Hey guys, how you doing? Ray here again. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's Nitro Kyosho. What I have here today is by Hyperion. This is an EOS pack sentry. Basically what this is to check your batteries and see what kind of juice you got in them before you go flying or out with your cars or whatever have you. This is the unit here. Okay. It doesn't have any kind of a battery in it. It gets its power off your battery when it's checking it, which is pretty nice, so you don't have to worry about putting any batteries in there. It comes very nicely packaged in this box here, and it has a nice foam insert there, and I plan on keeping this box to keep it in this. And this was previously one that I had showed you, which is a very nice little unit. It's only about $10 or $11. It's made by Common Sense RC. This one here is just a little bit, takes it to another level. Alright. And they give you a nice, well-written user guide and manual, and it's in English. So I'm going to check this out here, and we'll go through this together. Okay, it can do lithium ion, lithium polymer, which is a LiPo, an LiFe battery. It can do a NiCad, which is nickel cadmium, and it can do an NiMH, which is a nickel metal hydride. Now let's see here. Okay. Oh, this is a nice feature too. It can use, I'll show you this type of connector here, which is good for the nitro cars. Okay, it can also do these type, if you can see the connectors, which is nice. It has a little plug right there, so we can also check those batteries. I bought this primarily for the helicopters. So let's see how this works. Okay. Alright, it looks like we can plug our battery in. Alright, click, and we'll go through this together. So, I'm going to be working here with a Thunder Power RC battery. This is a light polymer. It's a 2250. This is what I use on my T-Rexes. It's a great battery, very reliable. So I'm going to plug this in. Okay, I have my adapter, my connector on here, and you want to make sure that you plug this in the right way. This can do up to, it's saying here, 7 cells. So let's plug this in. Okay, it's on, and we're getting a reading, a total reading of 12.50. It's fluctuating. Now, let's see what it says here. Click the mode button once. Clicking the mode button now will bring up the cell gap. Okay. Click the mode button again. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that's showing you the gap between the cells. This one is showing you 4.185, 4.160. Alright. So this is your total reading here, which is very good. It's at 97% power, which is very good. It's on the LiPo setting. Now it looks like the first one here, okay, the first one is going to show you the total cell count. Now clicking the mode button, let's see where the first one is here. The voltage, okay, the voltage displayed, okay, this is the total voltage, the first one. Now you got to click this a few times here. Clicking the mode button now will bring up the cell gap display showing the voltage difference between the lowest and the highest cells. So that is the first click. That's showing you there's a difference of, it looks about like 5. Alright. Now, if you click it again, it shows the voltage of the highest cell out of the 3. This is a 3-cell battery. So the highest cell is 4.185. And the next one would be 4.180. Okay, it says if you click the mode button one last time, you will be taken back to the totals again. Alright, so it's going to give you the total, then it's going to give you the maximum cell difference, then it's going to give you the highest cell and the lowest cell. So once again, that's the total right there. That's the difference between the highest and the lowest cell. Alright, 4.185, and then the lowest is 4.153. It's at 97% power. Okay, what else does this do here? Now let's click on cell. 4.185, 4.180. Okay, this is now, if you click on the cells, guys, this is going to give you your first cell in this battery. It's a 3-cell, is 4.185. The second one is 4.180. And the third cell is 4.184, which is pretty good. Now type you don't want to mess with, because that's basically going to switch you from Lion to LiPo to NiKid to NIMH, that kind of thing. So I'm going to unplug this now. Looks like a very simple, this is the first time that I've used it. It's a nice little unit. And it looks, as you just seen, I mean, we went through it in about 2 seconds here. It's very easy to figure out how to use. You just basically plug it in, and your mode button, that's going to give you the total of all 3 of these cells. And then it's going to give you, the next time you click it, there's 4 clicks, is going to give you the maximum cell difference between the lowest and the highest cell in this battery. And then it's going to give you your 2 cells. It's not going to give you all 3. If you want to see all 3 of the cells, guys, you got to go through this pushing the cell button 3 times. But it looks, I mean, as you just witnessed me showing you, it's simple to use, simple to figure out. In 2 seconds we just did it. Let's try one of these batteries. This is for my nitro buggy, and let's see which way you got to plug this in. Okay, that's not working, so let's try plugging it this way. Okay, there we go. Now this is an NIMH. I don't know if it detects it automatically. Yep, it does detect. I think it does detect the battery automatically, guys, because I'm trying to hit type and it's not doing anything. So this is saying, let's see, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cell. Let's see what this does. Okay, the mode's not doing nothing on that battery. Okay, the cells it's doing. This is showing it. This is a. It's actually registering as a 6 cell. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. We got to put in the right. That's my fault. You got to put in the right amount of cells. Alright, now we're on the right amount, which is 5. Now this battery hasn't been charged for a while, so it's saying it's 6.23. This is a 1600 battery. Now let's try going through the cells. Oh, it's doing that again. Alright, 5 cells. Mode. Alright, that's actually, this doesn't seem to be going the same route as this type of a battery. I think this is basically giving you an overall voltage on here, and that's about it, because the mode button is not doing anything. The cell button, oh wait a minute, oh okay, we got 99% power. Alright, so cell, this is actually registering, according to this, as a 4 cell. Now this has 5 cells in it, but that's the way it's registering, and it's saying it has 99% power. I do have another charger for this. I can actually double check that, but that looks like about all it will do on that type of a battery, guys. This type, it seems to do a little bit more. So anyways, I'll go through these a little bit further as far as for seeing what it can do with this. But I like to do it, you know, on camera here, and this is like I just took this out of the box. So basically I like to kind of learn it with you guys so you see you know, how hard or easy it really is. And as with this, it was pretty easy. With this one, I'm going to have to read. It's saying here there's 5 modes of operation for a nickel-based battery pack. Possibilities for nickel-based are not as... Okay, here we go. The possibilities for the nickel-based batteries NiCad and NIMH are not as elaborate, okay, as with a lithium battery. It's saying that right here, so if I read that I would have known. Here you can only see the total including the remaining capacity. Okay, so there you go. Read a couple of lines and we figured that out. So, alright, so it's meant more for a battery like this, but it does supply you with giving you a total voltage of this type of battery, which is still a nice thing, guys. So I bought this for helicopter use, but it's nice to know I can still use it to check my power on there to see where I'm at. Anyways, there you go. That's the EOS Sentry by Hyperion. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. And you basically saw how easy it was to get started and use it. So I thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.